Um, and then, you know, there's other good death scenes. I won't give them all away, but I'll just jump to... Uh, oh, and by the way, the token Asian guy and the token black guy get killed, of course. So, that's never a surprise. But, you know, fast forward to the end where you got the barn scene, or Jason's death, where he gets hung, or kind of sort of gets hung, but he doesn't get hung the same way. Like they lure him in there. Well, first of all, fucking jumping all over the place. Jared Padalecki, he actually finds his sister alive. You know, we think she's dead, but she's alive. Jason had her captive in his little hideout, which is like underneath the old campsite, I think. You know, somewhere around there. Excuse me. But they basically lure him in there, and the girl kind of walks, like, while Jason's in there looking around, she's further around there, you know, calls out to him, Jason, Jason. She's got like a little, I don't know what the fuck you call it, but she does a little, you know, head trick on him, like Jason, kind of like Jason, it's your mother from, you know, part 2, the original part 2. And they manage to, you know, a guy comes behind him, puts the chain around his neck, which is kind of hooked up to the grinder that's, you know, gonna eventually pull Jason toward it. And then the girl stabs him, or one of them stab him, and then the grinder pulls him back, and then, you know, you're kind of thinking like maybe Jason's gonna get all ground up, but he doesn't. So it basically just kind of chokes him, gets him caught right there, and he's stabbed. So you know he's still alive, but they think he's dead. And then they walk away, dump Jason's body into the lake. Kind of sort of dumb to serve the plot, but not really, because it's kind of a tribute to the original ending where Jason comes up out of the water. You know, you got Jared Padalecki, his sister. They're the only two left alive at this point. So she's sitting at the dock with her fucking feet dangling in the water. Like, come on. And he's like just standing, you know, looking around after he dumped Jason's body in there. Jason pops up one last scare, pulls the girl under, and then that's it. And then it's over. Now, what I liked about this movie were the scares. I liked how they were semi-predictable, but semi-unpredictable. Like, I haven't jumped this much since maybe Final Destination or Scream 2, maybe. I don't know. But, well, actually, yeah. The Texas Chainsaw remake, that, you know, that made me jump a lot. But it kind of takes a lot to scare me these days. So I was impressed by how much I jumped in this one. Everybody else fucking going crazy, jumping, screaming at the top of their lungs, and you know, all the scares were like potent, just really potent, and that was good. Let me see. I like how badass Jason was. I like how he was faster, a little smarter, a little more resourceful, and stronger, of course. I like the makeup. I mean, like, you know, he looked human. Like, I like that. I like that they went back to that, because, you know, I kind of got tired of zombie Jason at this point. I like zombie Jason, but, you know, I kind of missed the old human Jason, so I'm glad that, you know, that was back. And then let me see, the music by Steve Jablonsky. The music was good. It was kind of synthy. Kind of synth kind of music. I wish they had Harry Manfredini back to do the you know, like his classical Jason score, I guess. Although that was more orchestral, and this was more kind of synthesized, but it was adequate. It worked. I mean. And they didn't have the chi ha ha ha. They didn't have that as much in there. It was kind of just like sprinkled sparsely throughout the movie. So I didn't really like that, but whatever. It's a remake. can be the exact same thing. So, what else can I say about it? Yeah, I'm not really sure what else to say about it. I mean, if you're a fan, definitely go see it. It's definitely a worthy follow-up to all the sequels. Better than most of the sequels in my opinion. Definitely a worthy remake. Maybe unnecessary, but who cares? I mean, it was still good. It was still entertaining. Still had some good scares, good gore. It was really intense. I mean, I don't know why people say it seemed like some of the kills seemed a little PG-13ish. I mean, they all seem pretty intense and gory and brutal to me. Just in the fact that Jason was so just woof, like he's just so fucking strong and fast. And yeah, I mean, go see it. It's fucking badass, man. Yeah, I mean, with all its flaws, I'd probably give it maybe a 3 out of 5, or 3.5 out of 5. I mean, it was slightly above average, but not the best. I mean, I guess kind of because, you already know who Jason is, you already know what to expect, but they really pulled it off good. I mean, a lot of the kills were kind of taken from the movies. Well, some of the kills were taken from the first 4 movies, but done a little bit better, I guess. So, yeah, if you're a fan, go check it out in theaters. If you're not a fan, I guess, rent it if you're in the mood for a good scare. Yeah, I think that's it. Talk to y'all later.